Draft a few weeks away here. Jameis Winston, last year's Heisman winner.
Exactly.
He's believed to be the number 1 overall pick. But the question, Marvin, Capetra, would you want to draft him number 1 for your team? Who would you prefer on your team if you had the number 1 overall pick?
Well, I'm a gentleman, so I always defer to the ladies. Let the ladies go first. So, Miss Jolly?
I don't know who I would prefer, but I'm not so sold that Jameis Winston deserves to be number 1 this year.
Ooh, interesting.
Number 1, he's becoming too much of a risk off the field. That's going to translate. I know these boys are young, but I'm just not so sold. That's where I want to put my money at. Not right out the gate. I definitely believe he should be drafted, though.
Well, he's definitely going to be drafted, but I think I almost kind of like her sentiments there, Ty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Jameis Winston's off the field issues and him being a clown, I don't know if I can trust him with.
Hey, you call him a clown?
He has to have clownish.
Clown-like behavior.
Yeah,
Okay.
activities.
Clown-like tendencies.
Exactly.
Okay.
But to give, very childish, but to give him the keys to my city, to give him the keys to my franchise, it's like trying to give a 16-year-old a Porsche and tell him don't go over 60. You know he's going to go 110, 120, 130. So he might be the best quarterback. He might be that franchise quarterback. But I don't know. It might be a little bit too rich for my blood right now.
I hear you. Obviously, other quarterback, this year's Heisman winner, Marcus Mariota, Oregon, quack, put up amazing numbers. But again, that system, you've seen how a lot of these Oregon quarterbacks come into the league and they don't put up the stats that they did back in college, not to mention especially when Chip Kelly was there as their head coach.
True.
You talk about him not being mature, the crab legs, the investigation.
The yelling
In the
student
student union. First of all, if you're under investigation, that wouldn't common sense make you
Lay
think
low
that
a little bit,
yeah,
just
lay
a little
low.
bit.
It's like OJ when you got off. Why would you say if I did it? Whatever. That's a whole nother story. But
no, common sense ain't too common for everybody.
exactly.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago, Johnny Manziel, he won the Heisman.
Exactly.
Wasn't as much as a field general. He made big plays, though, and we see how it worked out for Cleveland. He just checked out of rehab last week. So, again, very risky. I think I'm going to have to roll with Mariota, but the question is the ceiling that high, or perhaps you go with Williams from USC?
It's definitely an interesting conversation, a topic of debate. But if I'm Tampa Bay, I would probably try if I can move the pick back and maybe try to pick up some more people on defense, or maybe go with somebody else, a Leonard Williams from USC,
that may be the way to go.
Or somebody like a Trey Waynes from Michigan State, who's the top corner this year. I would like preferably to move back, but I don't think they would be able to, though.
And with the first overall pick, too, you can get a lot back for that. And I agree. If it's not a for sure thing, that may be your next best option.
Exactly. Beatrice?
I don't know about this one. I still don't know if he deserves to be number 1.
I feel you. Well, let's kick it over to Steve over the Shed's Block. Steve, what you got for us?
Well, despite all of that talk, I'm still going with famous Jameis. I mean, I think in the long run, he's going to be a better quarterback than Mariota. So, in my eyes, for a franchise type of quarterback with the number 1 pick, if you're going to pick one, I'm going to pick Jameis over Mariota. Just because I don't really believe Mariota's going to turn out to be a great quarterback in the long term. I could be wrong, but I've seen this happen before with these spread offense type of quarterbacks. They like to run, they're athletic. You know, the NFL's a different game. They can pick up on your athleticism really quick. Look at RG3. So I'm going with famous Jameis.